After this employer handed him 3 loaves of bread and said, "Two are for you to eat during journey, and last one that is packed separately is for your wife. Eat it with her when you get home." Man thanked his employer and left for his home. On first day of travel, he met an old man who greeted him and asked, "Where are you going?" He replied, "To a distant place. I would take about 20 days to reach if I continue walking." Old man said, "Oh, this path is too long. I know a shortcut that is safe and you will be able to arrive at your destination in 5 days. Man wanted to reach home early, so he began to follow path suggested by old man until he remembered advice from his mentor. Just then he returned to his previous and long path and followed it. Days later, he got to know that shortcut was way for robbers to trick people into going through that path, so that they can ambush travelers there and take all their belongings. After few more days of travel, he found an inn by roadside. He went to inn to rest for night and paid for room. After taking a bath, he lay down to sleep, but during night, he woke up hearing a terrifying scream. He went to a door to check what happened. As he was going to open the door, he remembered his second advice. Therefore, he returned, lay down, and slept again. Next day, he asked owner of lodging if he had heard scream at night. Owner confirmed it. Owner asked, "Didn't you check out for what reason or scream? Weren't you curious?" Man replied, "No." At this, owner replied, "You are one of few guests who managed to leave this inn alive. We have heard that in night a demon shouts and screams to call attention of wayfarers, and when curious guests go outside to check, he drags them to forest and kill them." Man was saved again. He thanked God and continues his journey. After many days and nights of walking, he was tired. Finally, he saw sight of his house from far away. He was very happy to see it. It was night. He saw some light coming out of window of his house. He was able to see his wife, but then he saw that she was not alone. When he came closer, he saw that there was a man with her, and she was softly caressing his ears. When man saw that scene, his heart was filled with anger and wanted to kill both of them mercilessly. But then he remembered third advice and took deep breath and stopped. He decided to sleep outside the house that night. He slept in midst of blushes, determined to make decisions next day. At dawn, when he was calm, he thought, "I will not kill my wife and his lover. I will go back to my employer and work there for the rest of my life. But before leaving, I want to tell my wife that all these years I was faithful to her." Man went to front door and knocked. When wife opened door, she recognized him and cried and embraced him warmly. Man tried to push her away but was not able to. With tears in his eyes, he asked, "Who is the man that you were with yesterday?" She said, "That is your son. When you left, I discovered that I was pregnant. Today he is 20 years old." Hearing that, man cried and thanked his employer for all his advice. Then wife called out for his son who was asleep. Man ran in and hugged his son. Then he told them all about his experience he had while he was away. He finally told them of the employer and his 3 pieces of advice. He then put the last loaf on the table, saying, "This is all that I have earned in 20 years." Pai smiled and said, "That's enough. I'm happy that now we will be able to live together." Then for dinner, wife broke bread, and when looked inside, they found that bread contained gold coins. That was much more than right amount of payment for man's 20 years of hard work and dedication.